you see with like business owners right now, other than that, the business owning them, what are some of the biggest things that you see around the industry that maybe, with a few tweaks, they can move the needle and make sure that, they take back their time?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. We actually, we were kind of looking over some businesses, doing a little bit of an audit. And some of the things that we were noticing that's pretty consistent across the board, especially for service-based businesses, is when, like, let's take a hair salon, for example, just to make it simple. As they're looking to, how do I bring in new customers, or how do I charge more? How do I increase my profitability? Things like that. Especially if you're someone that does hair, right? The only way for that person to pay you money is if they come, they sit in your chair, and you do their hair. Well, how many people can you do that for a day? So most salons will go and they'll like learn the newest, latest, greatest hair technique, right? They'll learn a new skill. They'll sell a couple products out of the store. That's kind of it. And they're stuck, and they keep adding services to their menu. So now it's kind of like going to the Cheesecake Factory, where you're like, do they do any of these things good? Because the menu has like 500 items on it. I want to go to. By the way,
they go dive a cake.
We've lost Louise into the Cheesecake Factory.
That's it. Game over. I'm not thinking marketing anymore. That's it.
But it's like they have so many items on their menu. It's funny, when I go to a restaurant, I want to go. I want to see the 5 things you do amazing. I don't need a menu of 500 items that you can kind of do okay. Like, do 5 things amazing and be that very specific type of menu of whatever, because those dream people will come. And if you look, whether it's a restaurant or a salon or any of that, the people that can charge the most, that have the most success in their business, that aren't trading all their time for money, are those ones that have niched down and said, okay, well, we only do this specific type of hair extension here. Right? Or we only do Italian food, and we only have these 5 items. Now, does that mean that like people that don't like those items can't come to your restaurant, or people that don't need hair extensions can't come to your salon? It does. But it also means that if you can specialize in those things and you're incredibly good at them, that the right people will come to you and happily pay you more for better service, better results, right? Better food, whatever it is. And that's just one of so many things. I think people are just going about it wrong. They're looking to like expand instead of hone in on that specific thing that you're really good at. And the other thing they're doing is they're not leveraging the power of online marketing. They're not collecting what we call leads, and people out there in brick and mortars, these service-based businesses that are offline might not even understand what do you mean by leads, but literally like maintaining an email list, building a community around your brand online, where people, I see it a lot in online businesses. They build a community, and those people continue to support. They promote the products for free, right? They're just happy to share about how amazing that stuff is. And all of these offline businesses are missing out on that because they don't even understand how to create that community and that service online.
Wow, that's amazing, and I love the first thing you said about doing 5 things amazing, right? Instead of having the whole Cheesecake Factory menu. And it reminds me of, I think it was Bruce Lee, right? That it says like, I don't fear the man that has practiced 10,000 kicks one time, but the one that has practiced one kick 10,000 times. And it goes down to that, to like be a part of a niche, right? Be that niche, be that expert. And I'm actually extremely happy that when we came into the online world, we came through the ClickFunnels community, right? And I say this because I've seen so many business owners that they start their businesses off their passion, which is absolutely amazing, don't get me wrong, but then they don't know how to market their business. And they are in that position that you're explaining right now, where they're like, okay, I have an awesome restaurant, now what? Like, where's the people at? Like, I build it, why aren't they walking in? It's like, well, you got to do some other stuff, like you got to promote your business as well. Yeah. And so that's what I'm saying. I'm glad we came into that ClickFunnels community at first, right? That direct response marketing, because I feel like we got that first. We're like, okay, let's learn to promote, right? And then it was kind of like a waterfall. We started learning, okay, what are we passionate about? Okay, now we can build a business about this, but we already have the skills that we need to promote. So I think it's awesome that you're bringing all those like skills that they need into the table and telling them, hey, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to focus on so you can move your business forward. And don't, don't just open your arms and wait for people to come, especially like in this time right now where it's probably even more challenging, way more challenging.